The unemployment numbers for the month of December have been released. Well, joining me now is business reporter Edward Boyd. Ed, economists say that the unemployment rate could rise to 4%. So what has happened?
That's exactly what's happened. The unemployment rate has increased slightly during the month of December. In November, it was 3.9%. December, it's increased to 4%. But the big surprise in the figures today is the level of job creation in Australia's economy during December. So the market was expecting just 15,000 jobs to be created. In actual fact, during December, Australia's economy created 56,300 jobs. I'll just read you a bit from the Bureau of Statistics data they've just put out. Employment rising by 56,000 people. Unemployment rate rose to 4%. The number of employed people grew by 0.4% in December, slightly higher than the average monthly rise of 0.3% during the calendar year. It was also higher than the average monthly population growth of 0.2% over the year. So the employment to population ratio increased to a new record of 64.5%. The rise in both the number of people employed and unemployed also saw a further rise in the participation rate. So the participation rate is a percentage of the population who are either employed or unemployed or looking for work. Hours worked also increased by 0.5% during December 2024, which was higher than the average monthly increase throughout the rest of that year. So look, these figures really show that Australia's economy created a lot more jobs than anticipated during the month of December. It shows we've had, strong job creation, but the increase of 56,000 jobs overall was still not enough to push Australia's unemployment rate down or keep it flat at 3.9%. So the figures show a pretty sharp increase, big surprise here. 56,000 jobs created during December, Lucy.
And Ed, how will the markets and also the Reserve Bank react to today's figures?
Well, this is going to be an interesting one because the Reserve Bank is expecting the unemployment rate to slowly increase this year. It finished 2024 now at 4%. They're expecting the unemployment rate to slowly rise to 4.5% by December 2025. Obviously, these figures are a big sense check, a health check for how the economy is tracking, and it really showed a strong level of jobs growth in December. The Reserve Bank would have potentially been more inclined to cut interest rates next month if the unemployment rate jumped massively this month, and it hasn't done that. Here's the stock market reaction. The market was up about 1.5% before the figures came out. Because the unemployment rate has lifted as expected to 4%, the market hasn't changed too much. The Aussie dollar, it was below 61 US cents last night, so it has increased slightly in trade today. It's now above 62 US. It was below 62 US cents last night. It's now gone above 62 US cents today. So there has been a bit of a currency reaction. There hasn't been much reaction on Australia's stock market to today's figures, but the currency has moved. The other thing as well has been some inflation numbers came out of the US overnight, and that's really the reason why our stock market is up so strongly in early trade. It's still up about 1.5% as we speak.
Okay, Edward Boyd, thank you very much.
Thanks.